Hello everybody. Today we're going to have a bit of a nail video. I'm going to talk about 4 products that are leaving my collection and 2 products that are entering my collection. And I'll tell you why. And very short reviews about them. So I have 2 that I'm going to place into my empties. First of all, I have the Ciate underwear base coat. As you can see, I'm nearly out. And I'm making an executive decision to sort of move it into my empties and move on to the next one, because I honestly think that it does not do much. I've owned Ciate products in the past. Their polishes did not impress me. I've owned a few and none of them really stayed in my collection because I didn't think the quality was on par with some of the other things I had. And I have one set to try from them, which is the caviar set. I know caviar nails are no longer the thing, but I wanted to try them anyway just for fun. I'll let you know how that goes, and perhaps I like that kind of an application better, although I doubt it. They're really famous for their nail art things, like supplies for nail art and various stickers and jewels and caviar and whatever, you know, whatever the nail trends are, they're on top of it. They're really, really good about coming out with kits that will give you those really cool nail looks if you're after that. Me, I'm a very boring girl. I wear basically monotone, I wear monotone nails, so all one polish, usually something neutral, but not always. I never do nail art, and I don't really do even accent nails. Sometimes, not often, I'll do an accent nail with glitter or put glitter, thin glitter over top of my polish, but that's like rare. This is not all the time. So maybe I'm not the target audience for Ciate. So I decided to try their underwear base coat just to know perhaps their base products are really nice, like top coats and base coats. Top coat, I hated it. I got rid of it pretty quickly. I continued using the base coat because I had it, basically. But I have to say that it just basically didn't do very much. In my opinion, it really did not do anything well enough to sort of warrant its continuous use. In fact, it does not really protect your nails from staining. It does not really, I don't think, treat them in any way. And if it does, the effect was not really obvious on my nails. But Ciate, they should have done, in my opinion, a much better job with their base coat. I don't think that it was anything special. I don't think you should get it because it wasn't anything special. I'm on a search to find a really great base coat. Let me know if you know of one that is a treatment base coat. Longevity is not super important to me. I want it to last well, but superb lasting power is not what I'm looking for because I change my polish pretty frequently. And next one I did like a lot more. This is Essie's Gel Setter Top Coat. And why did I like this one more? Because it actually did quite well in all domains. It was a good, solid top coat. I would recommend it actually because it performs well in every domain. For example, the lasting power was actually pretty good with it. When my manicure lasts for 2 days, I don't get any tip wear or any kind of sign of wear, where normally I do. And it's pretty fast drying, not the fastest drying top coat. It's of course no running to outrun Sache Vite for the drying time. It's a bit faster than an average drying time for a gel look top coat. And it does provide you with a pretty squishy looking jelly nail, which I do like, which is what I'm looking for in a top coat for sure. I really enjoy that look, which is why Sache Vite is my favorite for now. But I'm really willing to try other ones and see if I can find one that is even better than Sache Vite. So this one was actually very, very decent. I would buy it again. I think it's a nice basic to have. I think the drying time is good. I think the wear time is pretty decent. And I do think that the look is what they promise. Of course, it doesn't look like fake nails, but it's not bad. It does make it look a lot more professional when you have this top coat. Next, I have a very disappointing product, and it is Personnel. This is a Quebecois brand, I think, and their nail polishes, I think, need a lot of work. The formula is pretty thin. This particular one is just watery, watery, watery. It requires like 5 coats to be completely opaque, which is ridiculous. I'm not even going there. Unless it's a super, 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 super cool polish, I won't go beyond 3. If you take a look, this is a sort of a shiny charcoal with a silver pearl running through it. So very pretty color, very wearable for winter if you can wear dark colors for your work. You know, it could have been great, but for some reason the formula is just terrible. It's just so runny and so thin in pigment. Where did all the pigment go? What the heck is this? This could have been half a bottle of nail polish and still be a top coater if they concentrated the pigment by 2. I don't like this. In fact, I'm not even going to give it away because I think it's so crap. I've tried other colors and I've tried maybe 3 polishes from Personnel. I was disappointed with every single one. So really, Personnel needs to pull the socks up when it comes to their polishes because their polish formula needs work. This one I won't even, I won't even try to give to anybody because it's just crap. I don't want somebody to be dealing with this. It's going into my empties and I will be throwing it out. So you'll see it once more in my empties and then it's going to be gone forever. And next one is actually a very good polish, but it does not really work with my skin tone. This is NCLA Fanny Lickman Collection Special Edition polish. So really nice consistency, really nice formula. The brush is not exactly my favorite. I do think it's best that you take off this square cap because applying your polish with a square cap on is a little bit awkward. The brush is actually really nice. It's pretty short, it's a bit wide, but you can get precision with the edges of the brush. I think the packaging is good. I think the shade is actually amazing, which is why I bought it, of course. I thought it would look great on me with my skin tone, but I was wrong. Once I wore it as a manicure a couple of times, I gave it a couple of tries. It's just not right for my skin tone. It's a little bit too yellow and a little bit too either light or dark. Basically gives me a look of jaundice, which I don't like, and I don't think it's flattering. It's just a bit off. I think for a medium skin tone, this would be bomb, but for a fair skin tone, at least for my undertone, it was just a big miss, and I was very upset because I love NCLA. The formula was good, the color seemed good, the consistency. It's a decent quality polish, very good quality polish, but it is just not going to work for me. I don't reach for it. I try to wear it in a few manicures, and it's just plain not flattering on my skin tone. So this one will go in giveaway pile, and some lucky person that I know will have it. And the 2 that are actually entering my collection are these 2 guys from the Essie Gel Couture line. I was very curious to try it. I haven't yet. They haven't been out for very long, but decently long enough. So I picked up a color and I picked up the top coat. The color I got is this nice dark berry. Very, very pretty color. This is exactly the kind of color that I'm into, exactly the kind of color that I'll wear. So I was hopeful with this, and I was really, really hoping that I would be able to wear it a lot. And the brush on these is really interesting. It's a bit twisted, which actually is developed to prevent the polish from dripping from the stem, from the brush. It's supposed to just kind of halt the polish before it drips down. And actually, interestingly enough, this tiny little engineering twist, it works very well. You would be surprised, but it doesn't actually drip as much when you're picking it up, and it doesn't really run down the stem. So that was actually quite clever. I really like it. And the brush is nice and wide, and it's much better than the regular Essie brushes in my opinion. It's a bit shorter and a bit wider and quite flexible. So the regular Essie brushes are a little bit skinnier and they don't sort of spray out as easily. So when you're applying the polish, you need to have a lot of strokes. With this one, no. Very, very comfortable. The color it's in is 350 Gallivanting. I am yet to do a full manicure with this, but I do think that it's probably going to be good because I did swatch it on a nail wheel and it was opaque in 2 coats, just how I like it. Here we have the top coat that goes from the line. This is the top coat from the line, and it's in 00 top coat. I heard and read good things about this polish. The reviews seem favorable. Here you can see easier the brush. You see the petal brush? It's quite skinny this way and quite petal-like this way, and it does spray out as you're sort of using it. So I'm quite excited to try it and see, because I did enjoy Essie's Gel Setter. I think I might like this one too, considering it's Gel Couture line, so should have a squishy look that I'm after. So I will try these and report back how it went. Maybe I'll film a small short update with a manicure wearing these and show you how it looks on the actual nails. That's about it for today. Have a good day. Bye bye.